Hello, beautiful soul. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's start the reading. This is one where this person isn't around you. They don't feel good. This is an energy where your person, even their physical body, is having withdrawals from you. The way that you are, this person feels like there's something off and they need you. I don't know why, but I get that this person needs you. They may be really sick right now. I don't know why, if they're not feeling well or what's going on with them, but I just keep hearing, I need you. I need you by my side. There's some energy with that coming in. Because believe it or not, I do see that you are this person's happy home. Like Happy Gilmore said, go to your happy place, your happy space. And I feel like like at Happy Gilmore, it was his grandma. And for this person, I feel like it's you. Because there's this sense of contentment, there's this sense of belonging, where this person really wants to establish this connection, because that's really what their heart desires. And you have the ability to really uplift this person. It's funny though, because I feel like you guys have the ability to go between the 3D and the 5D. And with this person, when they're around you, it's almost like you're the air balloon and you're taking them up. You're showing them the larger perspective, right? That macro. I always talk about micro and macro perspectives. Micro is very 3D. Macro is like, you see what's behind you, you see what's in front of you, you see the big scheme of things. You see that what's right in front of you, that there's so much more to come. And I feel like your energy for this person is very uplifting. It's very positive. It helps keep them going. You're trying to show this person how to go with the flow, how to rise above, but not resist this new perspective. Because this is definitely an untouchable situation, one that defies the art of gravity. And it has a continuous flow of energy at all times. And this is really about your person stepping into an energy of ascension, opening up their heart chakra, no longer being guarded, wanting to view the situation from your perspective, and having this elevated energy where your person wants to feel good. And I feel like the first part of this is this person acknowledging the fact that they've been fighting this connection. So now what do? I'm tired of daydreaming. It's no longer enough for me. I want to feel the warmth of your body. I want to be able to build an empire. I want to be able to do things with you that I've only been dreaming about. But this is about this person healing. This is about you showing this person it's okay to have an ego, but when it comes to me, your ego is not necessary. I already believe you're the king of the jungle, or the queen of the jungle, whatever it may be. There's a lot of working parts in this connection, and I feel like your person is having this major reset right now. There's something about resetting in order to make things right. Think about a computer. When your computer upgrades, what happens? It says, hey, you gotta turn it off in order for those upgrades to stick. Your person is in a place where they've had a major ascension, they've had a major growth, but there's something here about turning them off and then turning it back on in order for that upgrade to stick. You speak to me through music. I listen to love songs and imagine you next to me. What did I say? This is very like Piscean energy. You don't have to be a Pisces, but think about the way Pisces are, very whimsical, very musical, very ethereal, right? Pisces remind me of fairies. Very emotional, very deep. No matter where your person goes, they can't escape whatever is in front of them, and it's because God is illuminating this to them, universe is illuminating this to them. This is your person. There's a reason you can't stop thinking about them. It's because the two of you are meant to be with one another. It's because you are able to tame this person's ego. You are able to look at this person, and despite what their flaws are, make this person want to change. Change is never easy, but at the same point in time, you're making this person want to have certain changes. Hold on 1 second. I'm recording. I'll order donuts when I'm done, but you need to get up and go. Get up. I'm on a reading right now and you're not listening. I'm beginning to get really frustrated, and you need to use your listening ears. Please shut my door and do not come in here to acknowledge that you see. I'm not talking. If you ask me again, your $10 is gone. Thank you. It was funny, somebody was in my comments or like, stop apologizing for you living your life or, having life. And, I usually do apologize because I try to be as professional as possible, but, life is life, right? Kids and, sometimes kids don't catch a clue or they don't care about the clue that you're trying to drop. But I feel like with this person, they're tired of imagining your energy and not living in your energy. And whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody that's been let down multiple times. This is somebody that has abandonment issues. This is somebody where every single person in their life that they've allowed to get close to them has used them. Even people, I feel like this person will surround themselves with people that they feel like, okay, I have the upper hand with, only for that person to do, the unthinkable with this person. So they have these abandonment issues. They have this heart chakra. The heart chakra block is coming from these abandonment issues. And I feel like with your person, they're beginning to acknowledge the abandonment issues that they have, and why have they been let down by every single person. I feel as though they're almost in an energy where I would rather be able to imagine you than to get close to you, because if I get close to you, your ability to hurt me is so much more substantial than the other people that they've been around because they love you. Because you're that one person that left every single part of them untouched. Where this person is beginning to understand about processing, about the universe, about divine timing. This is somebody who's never met anyone like you. This is somebody that realizes that time is of the essence and they want to spend the rest of their life with you, but they're trying to process everything. You're dealing with somebody who has a lot of self-sabotage, right? That's that 5 of Swords. And it's healing. And it's because of you that they are healing, that they are open to this change. I believe we are meant to build an empire together, hand in hand. It's fascinating because your person is having this major spiritual insight, this wise judgment about your power, about your spin, about your strength, about your kindness. You motivate this person, and they're looking at you almost as if you're this precious gem, this valued person. They view you as somebody that's divinely favored. And I feel like for them, they're in a place where they know that they have to make a choice. They know that they have to take a risk. They know that they have to take a gamble here. They may not be certain with whether or not you're going to abandon them, but they're never going to know if they don't try. And right now, not having you is worse than not trying. That's why this person is tired of fighting this connection. That's why this person is tired of always trying to be the beast in the situation where they're not tame. Think about Beauty and the Beast. He had his way of doing it. He did not want to deviate from the way that he managed. You don't want it, you don't like it, then starve, right? That's what he would say. But this person is tapping into their true self, and not this hardened shell that they've built around them. They're beginning to let these walls down, but these walls are coming down naturally. Instead of it being forced, there's nothing you can do to force your person to break down their walls besides be you. Besides, live your life in your own true authentic purpose. And that's what's going to help this person come down, because they realize that with you, you're very true, you're very authentic, you say what you mean and you mean what you say. It's my fault that things between us never worked out, and I'm sorry for blaming you. Wow. Think about that major metamorphosis. That's somebody that's coming through saying, you know what, I know I put you through hell. You know what, I should have done things differently. I operated from a place of ego. I operated from a selfish place in order to push you away. I'm sorry that I sabotaged the connection. I'm sorry that I was very manipulative and made it seem as if it was your fault that you did it. I'm sorry for blaming you. Whoever your person is, they were really scared to let you get too close to them, for you to see who they really are. I want to be in union just as bad as you do, but timing is key and we need to be patient. See, your person is working on something internally. This is coming to me as if it's like Eight of Pentacles, right? I am working. The Eight of Pentacles is working on something for self, being very dedicated to going backwards. You have to go 10 steps back in order to go 100 steps forward. So right now, what may be a loss, what may be time, that is almost like time is standing still where you're not seeing any movement. It is moving, but you can't physically see it. And it's because this person is doing the internal work with you. They want to be with you. This person obsessively thinks about you. You've been a very significant factor into this person's life. They want your attention. They need your attention. You are enough. For this person, your authentic self, you don't need to change. But you do need to heal. And all of us have healing that needs to occur. All of us have healing that needs to be done. You are never done healing. If you think you're done healing, you better go back to that chalkboard and ask again. You're always going to be changing. You're always going to be healing. That is the key. I want to show you who I really am, but I am afraid to let my guard down. What happens if you don't like the real me? Your person is very sensitive. That's the crazy thing about it. They come off so cold, right? That's their shield. I'm cold, so I'm very, very sensitive, and I don't want you to see that sensitivity. Obviously, it's a Mercury retrograde. I can't talk, but with that sense of sensitivity, right? They need to protect it. How do you protect it? You act the opposite. You make sure that you push people away. You make sure that you do not let anyone come close to you. Even if that's by acting mean, even if that's by pushing away, whatever it may be, fighting the connection. Blaming. Because this person the entire time is scared. What happens if whatever you see in me you don't like? What happens if I really show you my sensitive side, and you look at me and you laugh and say, yeah, that's not for me? Because this person has built up this persona with everybody else, but what they don't comprehend or what they don't really understand is that you never saw their persona. You always saw who they projected as their false persona. Maybe everybody else looks at them in that manner, but you've always seen this person's higher self. Why? Why have you always seen their higher self? Because your soul knows them past this life. Your soul understands them past this life. You were cut from the same cloth. You are one and the same. You are mirroring one another. Things that you're scared about, this person is scared too, but you guys take a different perspective of things. One's a runner, one's a chaser, but you both have similar things that you've gone through, except you're at an elevated place where you're trying to heal those issues. This person just needs a sense of healing. You've changed me. I see the light and I'm listening to my higher self. I will return back home to you. Key phrases. I will return back home to you. You are this person's home. You are where this person belongs. This person is tired of being without you. They're over. They're ready to have this major completion, a cycle being completed, the completion of this emptiness, of this void, of this separation. Your person is tired of being lonely. They're ready for this new life. They're ready to jump out of this nest that they've built this entire time to keep everybody out. Your person is ready to be diligent, to be persistent. They're trying to be very, very mindful here because they're listening to their higher self. They're being very conscientious about their energy and about the effort that needs to be put into this connection. Whoever you're dealing with right now, they're going through a lot of changes. Whether that's ancestral changes, whatever it may be, your person is tired of being silenced. Your person's soul is tired of being hidden. They're ready to come out. They're ready to speak. They're ready to take control. They're tired of limiting their emotions. They're tired of the constraints. They're tired of playing mind games, always trying to change the narrative with who you really are to them. You've sparked this person's spiritual awakening so that they can acknowledge their higher self, but they're heeding the call. You know why? Because they know inside that they have to get out of this dark energy. They have to come to you clean. Because you deserve that. And with this comes abundance. It comes prosperity in all aspects of their life, but they have to do the work. They have to go within. They have to have that sense of self-observation, that self-examination at point zero, where no one is talking to them and they can only hear God and their higher self speaking. But doing so, they have to go to this void. And your person has a desire to know. And it's going to require them to disconnect from their 3D self to go deep in their thoughts in order to have this major sense of self-reflection. We are meant to be a power couple and show others how love can truly conquer. There's a lot of people in your situation that don't want to see you guys together. But that makes it even more better, right? When everybody around you wants you and this person not to be together, but love is the highest frequency of all. So when you love each other, none of that matters. None of that, their opinions don't matter in the big scheme of things. And the reason for that is you've made this person want to be a better version of themselves. I'm asserting the mastery of my higher self. We all have that one person in our life that inspires us, that pushes us, that makes us want to be better, makes us want to change. Your person is going through a major overhaul of their toxic patterns. There's a lot of metamorphosis spiritually that's occurring with this person, that's opening up their heart chakra, that's aiding this person's physical growth here. And I feel like with your person, wow, alright, these are the last 3 cards. They want to spend the rest of their life with you, grow old with you, have a family with you, and live out our last days together as one. This is what this person wants. They want to be with you. I've never met anyone like you and it scared me. You've left a permanent imprint on my heart. You are different than anyone that this person has met. I don't care if this person is a player. I don't care if they're, if they're whoever they may be in their real life, even if they've encountered a lot of people, there's nobody like you. I pray for your forgiveness and hope you'll return back to me. I want to show you I can be the person you can depend on. And that's because you've changed them. For their higher self, you've changed them to want to do something differently. I'm returning back home to you. Because you are their home. They want to spend the rest of their life with you. By the way, this is the 5D Lovers Oracle deck. And I do have the Neon Awakening back in stock, and it is the glossy version, and I really like it. So that is in stock on my website. Alright, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for them when it comes to their person? Knight of Cups. That's the Knight of Cups to me is your person at point zero. This is somebody that is a lover. This is somebody that's true love, but they want to come in and they want to show you, like, I can be the person that you want me to be. But the thing about this Pisces energy, like I was talking earlier, it's very whimsical. It's in the ethers. it's a lot of daydreaming, but remember, Pisces is the fish. There's two of them. So with this person, they're diving very, very deep here into the water, trying to understand, but I see them going very, very, very deep here, acknowledging their abandonment wounding, asking themselves why it scares them to be with somebody like you, asking themselves why they can't, what's stopping them from truly being with the person they loved. Your person is coming out brand new. We keep seeing this Ace of Pentacles this last couple of days, and let me tell you something with this Ace of Pentacles. Your person is getting ready to make a very solid offer. It's a new opportunity. It's reward. And the beautiful thing about aces is all raw energy. It's what we do with it. But out of all the aces, give me the Ace of Pentacles. Because that's the seed that needs to be planted. It's like you can teach, you can either fish or you can teach somebody how to fish. This is this person taking it into their own hands, thinking about this Ace of Pentacles that needs to come through. But there are a lot of confusion and illusions around your person right now with this. Venus and Scorpio, here's the other thing. Your person is very fixated and focused on you. Venus and Scorpio is a little bit of a possessive energy. That is mine. And I'm going to be honest with you, at times with your person, they may have certain issues that they're going through. Like, I wouldn't be surprised that the devil comes out here, where there may be alcohol, there may be substance abuse, there may be multiple things here with your person that they're struggling to get out of, but the reason that they've immersed themselves so deeply is because they've been running from this connection, and they're supplementing to try to numb the pain of not being around you. But this person is in deep thought, trying to see through the fog, trying to understand what they are not seeing. Your person, I get, is also very upset with themselves, or almost angry. Show me. For a lot of you, they want to pick up this phone and they want to have this conversation with you. I'm going to be honest though. I feel as if when this person picks up the phone, there's something that they want to talk to you about. There's something that they want to communicate with you. For some of you, this is this person wanting to travel to see you, but there's a tough conversation that needs to be had between the two of you. That needs to be communicated in order for you guys to move forward in the right direction, to calmer water, to have this progression. But I feel like there is a sense of secrecy. There's something here you're not seeing. Yeah, the Five of Swords wanted to come out about what this person needs to walk away from. See this Saturn energy? This is Saturn in Pisces. Be careful what illusions you're choosing. But I feel like with the Eight of Cups, it's walking away from the Seven of Cups. It's walking away from what no longer serves them. And it's a lesson. It's hard. Your person has been through a lot. Your person has been hurt multiple times, but nobody sees that. Nobody sees the pain that they've gone through, maybe besides you, but I don't even know if you really understand the extent of how this person is feeling. but they desire more. So they have to let go of what no longer serves them. They have to abandon this Seven of Cups. They have to walk away from this sense of secrecy and be very, very honest here with what their intentions are when it comes to this situation. Because if their intentions are to love you, then they need to say that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I want to communicate with how I'm planning on investing into our future. I know I need to have this tough conversation about why I've been quiet. The things that I've done, the things that I've said, the things that I've lied about, I'm ready to walk away from that. Because I love you. Because the reality is I'm having clarity and I'm having a sense of enlightenment on what the truth of our connection is. This person is having this vision because they've had to go deep. Now their vision is showing them who you are to them. You are their other half, but there is a choice that has to be made with the lovers. Are they planning on accepting this partnership? Yes or no? Are they going to be open to accepting your love? To acknowledging that they are in love? That this commitment is right for them? There's choices here. And your person is at this spiritual crossroad where they have the ability to open up and express in order to heal the trauma of the past and in order to harmonize the relationship between the two of you, but it is up to them to have this level of communication, and communication is coming in. Communication about the lesson that this person is learning about illusions and confusion, and what you think makes you happy, it really isn't. Don't get caught up in the glitz and the glamour and the he said and she said. What is the truth with the matter? Perception is key here. Your person is beginning to see a different perception because this fog is clearing. Your person even may be receiving some type of communication from somebody that clears up this Seven of Cups, where somebody set them up, where somebody sabotaged them. They're receiving communication on that. And this person is now walking away from multiple people that no longer serve their higher purpose. People that keep them stuck and confused in a sense of illusion. People that have been very, very manipulative in this entire situation with this magician that wanted to come up in reverse. Your person is tired of being manipulated. Your person is walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve them. It's coming in heavy Saturn energy. Saturn is in retrograde right now. And the Ten of Wands is this person saying, I've worked so hard for this. I've invested everything into this. My identity is this. My identity is these people, whatever it may be. But you know what? Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands. I don't even care anymore. I just want to be free. I'm gonna make that effort. I'm gonna make that sacrifice. I'm gonna put my burdens aside. And I'm gonna walk away, and I'm gonna have the willpower. We always talk that everyone has their own will to do what they want. So when people say, why did they not do this? And why did they not come back in this time? Because there is their own will. They can fight the connection. And they can continue to make the wrong decision, and that's going to push back your reunion. But that doesn't mean you have to stop progressing. But this person is